Morning guys, and welcome to my regional final vlog. We're just going out to get Casper, who as you will see is in his full Smurf suit and hopefully still clean underneath. I didn't want to put him in anything else because it's so warm. It's currently about 16 degrees and it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Good morning. Oh, I'm so glad you're wearing that. So glad you're wearing that, Casper. Look at me. Have you been in the hedges? Look, Casper. Honestly. How do you get belly deep in the hedges? You're so naughty. You're so naughty. I don't have anything for you. Morning, Nutty. See, Nutty doesn't go in the hedges at all. Morning, Puppet. It's your turn in a few weeks. Yeah, Casper goes and he grazes that hedgerow. He's a bad pony. Covered in birds. At least you're still fairly clean. Look, he's been like properly bum in. Cas, come back. Right, let's get a move on. Casper's all ready to go. His plaits survived quite well overnight actually, considering you spent the evening in the hedge. He's all clean. I don't know if you can see. He's got his bandages and boots on. I really need to buy him some back travel boots. But we're ready to go, aren't we? You do have chalk all over your face, which I'll brush off when we get there. But I'm so slippy around here. But yeah, all ready to go. I think we're a bit ahead of schedule, so that is nice. We have plenty of time for any traffic that might be around at 7 AM on a Saturday, but you never know. It is Birmingham. And yeah, we'll see you when we get there. Hi Owen! We've made it! There's a big statue there, there's the house there, the stables are back up there, we were having a nosy. And yeah, time to get parked and unloaded. We've made it. I've already said that, haven't I? Casper is looking happy, so we're going to get him out and put the massage pad on and do his studs, and then we'll get tacked up and everything. Good boy. Hey? Oh no, your girth's fallen off and got all hay. Have you finished your hay? Is your hay net stuck to your plaits? You can have some more hay, there's some in the back. Oh, you're going to finish that last little bit. Good boy. You can have some grass in a second. Yes, you can. Good lad. Casper said he's not going any further. It's not even going to come off the ramp. He's found the grass. Come on, Casper. You can eat at the back. Good boy. Oh, you muppet. There's a lot of nice grass, isn't there? Good boy. You look at the house. Oh, you can't really see it. Good lad. All ready to go. Trying a few different things for this dressage test. I'm going for blue gloves. See if that makes difference. No neck strap. And I've got my new dressage saddle, which I did ride in last night, so I know that it fits and we're all happy. But fingers crossed that will improve our scores. It is absolutely roasting. Casper's asleep. So yeah. Off we go, and I'll hand you over to Michael. So I have 2 tests to read from today with quite a lot of comments, so I'll try and keep up. But for our centre line from the judge at C, we got a 7.5 and a 7 from the judge at E. Then we go round to do the 15-metre circle, which we got an 8 for the judge at C, and a 7 from the judge at E with the comment rhythmic. I think it was quite nice and right sized. He stayed balanced, he stayed on the bit, so I was very pleased with that. Then across here he trips there, so we got a 6 with lost footing and balance from C, and a 6 with slight loss of balance, I think. Then for this trot around the end of the arena, we got an 8 with the comment good steps from C, and 7 from the judge at E. Then on this 15-metre circle, we got a 6.5 with the comment drifting out on circle from the judge at C, and a 7 from the judge at E. Then for this change of rein, we got a 7.5 from C and a 7 from E, with the comment fairly through transitions, I think. Then we go down to a medium walk with a 7.5 and the comment not quite from behind, and an 8 with pleasing steps from the judge at E. Then for this free walk on a long rein, we get a 6.5 with fair stretching, then tensed. I'm not too sure where he tensed when I went to pick him up, maybe, I'm not sure. And from E, we just got a 7 with no comments. Then the transition to trot and transition to canter were in the same mark, and I got a 7 from C and a 6 from E with could be more fluent. Then for this 20-metre circle with a give and retake, I got an 8 with rhythm well maintained from C, and a 6 give and retake could be clearer from E, which I think is harsh considering we are literally going away from them. And then on this teardrop and transition to working trot, we get a 6.5 from C with losing activity to S, and a 6.5 with a little unbalance from E. Then for that canter transition, we got a 6.5, a little flat to canter from C, and a 7 from E. Then for the 20-metre circle, 6.5, not quite elastic to release from C, and a give and retake, a 6 again with give and retake could be clearer. I think that's very harsh from that judge. Then for this canter, we got a 7 with the comment a little downhill, and a 6.5 from E with a little on the forehand. Then we trot round and do a half circle onto the centre line and halt. We've got 6 from the judge at C with quarters swinging to the halt, and an 8 from the judge at E with nicely forward. So you can see that the two judges had quite different opinions in places. The judge at C gave us a 29.5 and the judge at E gave us a 32. Dressage all done. Very, very pleased with Casper. It's really hot, and I think he couldn't have done a much better test from where we are at the moment. There were a couple of, he had a stumble in the first walk, and he could have stretched more in the free walk, but I think for where we are, it was really good. I hope it was accurate, and he felt like he was on the bit and moving nicely, so fingers crossed for a decent mark. But there are a lot of dressage horses here, so I'm not too hopeful that we're going to be in even the top 10. So now to just go and have a nice fun afternoon. We have about 2 hours before show jumping, 3 hours even before show jumping, so off to walk the course and chill out for a bit. Casper will get a wash off and a bit of mash with some lots of liquids in, and then we can crack on for show jumping. How beautiful is this house? Anyway, see you walking the course. My animals are very different. This one's lying in the shade, this one's being dramatic and lying under the car, and that one is sunning himself. He's tied up so that he can stand in this nice shady bit. He's got water in the shade. No, he wants to sun himself, so that's what he's going to do. Just walking the course. I forgot to film number 1, so it's that one on the right. Then we come round. There's a nice dip there, or an unnice dip in that shaded bit. And then on to number 2. They're quite narrow general fences. Then we have number 3. We do have to come, so we're coming from there, come out to get straight and hop over that. This isn't mine, but how's that for a combination on the 100? That's quite frightening. Anyway, mine's a nice one over here, which is just 2 strides on an angle. Yeah, Let me just try and get straight there. That's it. Number 5, just a plain bowl. Sorry, a horse was coming, but I think with this one, they're going to jump it slightly chicanery because it makes it look like it has a bit of a ditch, but apart from that, it should be quite nice. Number 6, it's quite nice. Bet Casper wishes he was jumping the carrots, grab a snack. But yeah, that's quite nice. And then 7's up there. So 7A is this one in the dark. That's something to think about if it's still in the shadows when we come round. And then you go around. I think it's the brush over there is part B. But hopefully he has time to adjust, and we'll just pop that quite nicely. That's quite a thick brush. Thick fake brush. Oh, solid. Easy does it. And then here is B. So yeah, A is just behind the tree. Come round to B. Number 8. Not too bad here. So we have a corner to like a weird spreaded out thing. And you're coming from there, and I think I want to come out here, get straight like that to this one, so that it's not, because some people are jumping it here and then it's a ridiculous turn to that one. I reckon. Yeah, you want to go straight. So you can go straight to there. A nice one at number 11, just crack on and keep going. Then we have number 12, just this nice little mushroom, straight through the water, and I believe straight out the other side. Number 14, Michael's just told me to be wary of the life ring because he failed on his pony. Is that right?
Yeah, and it was when I'd done a 22 dressage.
Oh, gutting. Did you actually have a stop?
Eliminated.
Eliminated at a life ring. Whoa, okay.
The life ring wasn't even in front of the jump. It was off to one side and he wouldn't go past.
Oh dear. Okay, kick on, Caspy. Number 15. Quite nice and simple, although this little penguin could be a spooky one, but there's someone coming. So when they eventually get here, I'll film them. Very nice. Number 16. Nice and little. We have just had a good run up the hill, so that's something to pay attention with, but crack on. 17A. It's nice, but it does have a drop, but nothing to be scared of. And then I think it's 5 strides to B, but nice and straightforward. Number 18. Nice and simple. Good roll top. Number 19. Might have a little spook at it, but it should be okay. And a nice jump for the last. And straight through the flags up there. Casper is very happy, just about in the shade, but he's still very cool. Munching on the grass. He's having to move around the trailer as the sun moves. And doggies are all good. Maple's somewhere under the trailer. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. We're having a nice cold Coke and some cold grapes. We've still got about an hour before I need to tack up, and you're doing it again, Casp. This is like the 4th time, pony. I've clearly parked and put my stuff in the way of Casper's good grass. He's just turfed out the dog bed out of the way. He's moved my... We stood on my number. Look at him. Grouchy pony. Ready for show jumping. Casper's pretty much asleep after his 2 hours of just eating grass. So maybe even 3 hours. So yeah, anyway, we are off to go do some show jumping. Pretty relaxed. I haven't looked at my scores. Won't do until after cross country. But yeah, anyway, here we go. Nice and relaxed. Just breathe.
The double hobbit hound as well, but it's pretty rare for a fantastic hound that kills per day when you have to put on the card of that time. Should you come down to the second attack now with players, confidence.
Sit up.
Sit
Sit up, sit up, sit up,
cover all the way about the
all ready for cross country. Just having a quick brioche because I was so weak going show jumping. Clearly it's the thing to do because we had a clear round and Michael thinks it was one of the nicest rounds I'd ridden. I wasn't riding, so there we go. But yeah, just having a quick brioche, try and get my blood sugar level up, and Casper's had a sponge off and a quick drink, and off we go to cross country.
Still going on strongly, jumps to Perry's field to 4, almost fed, over the hooks at 7 in the field, and running on track. No name yet for the 6-year-old gelding. I will confirm the registration soon, no doubt, but first point taken to dressage today, including the station before Harriet. Known at home as Casper, so that was the first job today. Yeah, on to combination at 4. Does go high possible. Over the corner, question at 10. 10 A and B, and midfield by Diva.
Agents to be on absolutely fabulous services. They've got such a good reputation these days in that high-end, high-value market. Regularly used by people over and over when they're buying or selling. That first port of calls, so very many, and a host of financial services they can offer with the property market as well. So really great to have Savills back on board with us here this weekend. They're our title sponsors. Indeed, I think they will be here on site as well. So we're going to have a chat with them. Talking about the high value property market, they do sell properties across the breadth of the market, so really worth going and having a chat with them. Sarah Fawcett, the maximum flare at new starters.
To the Lambert Oxbow fence, very sensible. Got a little bit in the middle of the course in this combination. Safety over that, they've just got 2 to go. Great, gelding really built some confidence. Second season of eventing though, under Harriet. Behind them, over that Savills Hobbit House, and in towards Savills Water. Heading down the man, Harlequin Rabbit, while Sarah Fawcett jumps safely over the Chillington Hall, Prenay Halen, TV4, Aaron Fence, and on towards Birch Hoff as Carly Collette comes forward.
Done. I'm incredibly red and sweaty. Fortunate run out at the corner to the thing. He literally just lost steering completely, which is really frustrating. But we were sat in 10th anyway, so we weren't going to qualify even on a double clear. So not the end of the world, but just irritating that he did it at Moulton Show last week, where when it's on a curve, he's just not looking at the jump, and he's not steerable, which is just really frustrating. But Oh well, on to Badminton at the end of the season now, I guess. We're going to do 100 at Off Church in a couple of weeks' time, I think. And then, yeah, Badminton 90 at the end of the season, much to my bank account's disappointment. But anyway, he likes 3 days, so hopefully he'll fly around that one. Hey, Casp? But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and see you next time.